Hello guys, Martin446 today with a tour review for you. Today's review we're gonna taking a look at Neca Cult Classic Series 4 Chucky, depicted for Neca at least the movie Child's Play 3. Couple things I have to mention. I was a little long overdue to get another video on YouTube, guys. Sorry about sorry about that. But I am returned on YouTube. I'm back with a new review for you guys. Also, the things I have to mention. This was my really first action figure that I got in my collection, and I have to say I'm gonna start with a bit of reflection. The thing is, though, I got this figure I think 4 years right now. This figure 4 years, and there are kind of a lot going on with this figure. I lost some accessories. I'm afraid I lost some accessories, and one of the arms broke off, and I glued it back on. Sorry about that, but I have to review this guy with a bit of reflection. But this review, this figure has been requested from a friend that also lives in the Netherlands, like me, called Jarno van der Werf, also known as Horror Guy 123 Fool. Here's channel right there, both of them. But he had the question to me, when are you gonna review the Child's Play figure from Child's Play 3 from Neca? So I got finally time today to review this figure. As again, lost some of the accessories, and one of the armors broke off. I will later come into it. Let's first take a look at the figure itself. Neca has said in the packaging that they say that it was in Child's Play 3, but I think this, I will recommend that this is Chucky from the really first Child's Play movie. Between the hair, of course, one thing you always will remember in Child's Play 3 is the fact that Chucky had more longer hair and all kinds of stuff, and he had in Child's Play 1 he had more like the shorter hair, right here. Figure is actually really pretty nice. The detail on him is actually very great, I have to say, to be expected with Neca. All these really nice looking wrinkles in his overalls, all those little things on his good guys overalls. Got a saw right there, and a hammer, a cowboy hat with some guns, and a firefighter. His sleeves are also very nicely detailed as well right there. The paint is really great as well. Always, Neca is the king of sculpting for many toy collectors. Neca is the king of sculpting. The face, let's take a first look at the head. The face has actually some pretty good detail and a very creepy look at him. I don't know, just like the review spot, I think I don't like the expression too much. I much prefer a closed mouth type of thing. He's got this very pre-posed look to him, kind of thing. But it looks actually pretty good in my opinion. It looks pretty okay. The hair, I have to say, the hair looks a little too light to me. It could have been a little bit more darker. It's more so accurate to paint him a little bit more darker, because here, it's on this particular figure, it's a little bit too light. But it's a very nice touch. It's just a very nice fabric. I got the stuff. But actually, a pretty good, decent figure nonetheless. What my little downside of the figures is on the face. It could have been nicer with a closed mouth kind of thing, which McFarlane did with the Child's Play 2 figure. And the hair could have been a little bit more, you know, darker. But I'm only just nitpicking right now with the hair. The only thing that bothers me is the mouth kind of thing. He's got this, it's just a pre-posed face to him. In the way of his articulation, he's actually quite well articulated for his series, for a Neca Cult Classics figure. He has a ball-jointed head, which can move quite freely as well. He has one of the downsides also I got with the figure are in the arms. The arms are feeling very fragile. You can actually bring them out very well. But if you can hear this, you actually can bend it forward, but it's very stiff, and you got a feeling that it's just gonna snap right off. And that happened with this particular arm. I was just moving the arm very, very carefully, and then the arm came right off, and I was pissed off. Well, the arms are articulated. Also, the elbow does bend, which is very nice for a Neca Cult Classics figure. In the past, of course. Because all of the Neca Cult Classics almost have always that swivel in the elbow, which very people don't like. He has a swivel in the hand also as well. And there is somewhat a sort of a ball joint in the waist. No articulation in the legs or knees or feet. Actually could have been put a ball joint in the feet, but it is a very old figure. But actually he's a very nice looking figure. In the way of accessories, he came actually with a hammer. With the hammer, of course, with the first kill scene of Child's Play. That's one of the accessories that I've lost. The voodoo knife also I've lost. Because I have this figure quite long and my brother touched me sometimes and I just don't like it. He came actually with a baseball bat. Of course, with one of the last scenes of the movie when he hit the officer down. Very great scene too. Or with, of course, with Andy when he was searching his mother, I think, and Chucky came came behind him and said, "Turn up!" and smashed him down with the baseball bat. He came also, of course, I lost the knife. I always using for this particular figure the Jason Goes to Hell knife, which fits perfectly in his hand, which is great. Of course, this isn't the knife which doesn't come with this figure, of course. Probably one of the neatest accessories is probably the good guy box, which is very good. Very cool. You got the good guys. He wants you for a best friend. All those particular Child's Play dolls. Also in the back. He wants you for a best friend. Let him share your secrets. Right there, a very adorable looking doll. But if you compare it to this one right here, he is a very evil looking doll, of course. You can actually put this Chucky in this particular box, which is a very nice touch. Right there. Many people display this particular Chucky in this particular box, which they really like. I do also really like it, but I'm a little more like a person that displays Chucky just more normal like that. But a very nice accessory nonetheless. Just putting a knife on his hand. But actually a pretty good figure nonetheless. It has some downsides, unfortunately. But a very nice, a very good figure at least. I'll probably give this figure probably a 6.5 or a 7, I don't know. But it's actually a pretty decent looking figure. If you're a big fan of Chucky, I would say pick up this particular figure. Or the McFarlane ones. The McFarlane ones are also pretty good, but are a little bit more expensive because of the fact how old they are and kinds of stuff. But actually a pretty good looking figure. But there was again a figure review from Martin 446, and I'll see you guys next time with another review.